Even with his eyes destroyed and his life slipping away, this lion refused to die. He was waiting for his beloved mate, desperate to see her one last time before taking his final breath. In the Lion Kingdom, the male Apollo and the lioness Matatau shared a love that made others envious. While other lion kings kept harems, the devoted Apollo loved only his wife. At first, Apollo and Matatau lived happily in a remote territory, but their peaceful days didn't last long. An unexpected threat shattered everything. A pride from the north had discovered them while searching for new territory. As a male lion, Apollo knew the only way to protect his family was to fight the invaders, and battle erupted immediately. Outnumbered, Apollo managed to take down one opponent, but was ambushed by another male. Against two adult males, his chances of winning were slim. Meanwhile, Matatau faced her own desperate struggle. Fighting 4 lionesses alone, she badly wounded one, even as she took her own injuries. As the first rays of morning sunlight broke across the sky, Matatau had somehow survived the attack. She'd already licked most of the dried blood from her wounds, but her urgent priority now was finding her husband. She tried calling out with low roars, hoping for Apollo's response. After several attempts with no answer, a terrible feeling washed over her. No response meant Apollo might be dead. Just as despair set in, a familiar figure appeared in the distance. It was her beloved husband, but he was covered in wounds. Apollo's eyes had been destroyed, and his injuries were fatal. Yet he clung to life for one reason: to see his beloved wife one last time before death. Hearing her voice, his worried heart finally found peace. And then Apollo, once the mighty ruler of the savannah, was gone. Watching her husband die, Matatau was overwhelmed with grief, but there was no time to mourn. The invaders had claimed her territory, and strange scents filled the air. She knew she couldn't stay. If they caught her, death would be certain. To protect the only children she and Apollo had, Matatau made a decision. She would head north and find a new home for her cubs. During last night's battle, Matatau had blinded one of the lionesses. Seeking revenge, that lioness returned at dawn with the rest of the pride to hunt Matatau down. Seeing the aggressive force approaching from a distance, Matatau immediately picked up the pace, but her cubs couldn't keep up, and soon the youngest fell behind. By the time he caught up, an even bigger obstacle stood before them: a wide river. Lions hate water, but they were out of options: turn back and face certain death from the invaders, or push forward and risk encountering crocodiles. After weighing the choices, Matatau decided they had to take their chances crossing the river. Watching their mother leave the shore, the oldest of the 3 cubs was first to enter the water, with his sister following close behind. The 2 cubs made it safely across with their mother, but the youngest still hesitated on the bank. The invaders had now caught up and were closing in on the little lion, intent on killing him. From the far shore, his mother called out desperately,